I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yes.
Cowabunga, baby.
Fuck!
Welcome to Phone Ready Leads and Sandler Training, and what we are now going to be calling, going forward, the Coliseum.
Fighting out of the red corner. Jake.
All right. Welcome, everybody. We've got Dan the Warrior here with us today, and also Jake the Alba. So we're excited to get in there and start making some phone calls. We're going to take time and chat about them a little bit, get some reflections, but ultimately we're going to make calls, have a little fun, and just do straight up cold prospecting. So, so who is up first? Who?
Jake, you're first out of the chutes.
Hold on, I got to get my beverage.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. It's
Not
right
sponsored, affiliated by Monster Energy Drinks in any way or form. Although Monster Energy Drinks, we would appreciate any flat back if you got it.
Yeah, join the Coliseum. I'm dialing.
All right. Are we hyped? Let's do this.
Here we go.
I have mesothelioma where like annoys the sounds, so don't try not to slurp your soda.
Welcome to Standard. We're so glad you called. If you know your party's extension, enter it anytime. If you are a business, press 2 to reach an account manager. To pay a bill, press 3 for accounts receivable. For customer service, press 4. For a company directory, press 5, or stay on the line and your call.
I love phone trees.
Using the keys on your touch-tone phone, please enter the name of the party you wish to reach, last name first. Press star at any time to return to the main. Your party can. To reach 2 H A P P Y B I R T H D A Y. Press
What?
1 to reach B I R C.
Oh,
Jake, it's okay if you messed it up.
that's the one.
Your call is being transferred. Please hold.
I think that first name was
Yes!
Zachary. Welcome.
Ooh, welcome, Wyatt and Zach. Thank you for joining.
Ryan's probably watching from
The
home.
party
So
you
let's
are
make
trying
it
to reach is not available to take it.
I'm really
All right. Next call.
Let's get a cowabunga for what Jake just did. Next call, Jake.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, baby.
Fuck!
Dude.
Dude, I get
Calling
that.
Infinity Request. Please wait as your call is routed.
So those just joining in, Zach and Wyatt, and anyone else, please say hello in the chat or whatever. You know, we love to have you involved, comments, etc. And just so everyone knows, we are now going to start officially dubbing these live cold call sessions as the Coliseum. Oh, yeah.
Apologies. We cannot take your call at this moment.
Oh, shucks.
Hopefully,
Sorry,
you
guys.
enjoy that. We just we're gonna go out, get it copyrighted.
We already have. We already have.
Jake already did. Dang, Jake is just that lightning fast. He already got it copyrighted and taken care of.
It's actually trademarked.
Trademark? Is that what it is?
I feel like Dan's calling me. Hello.
Oh,
Hey, is this Cheryl?
it is.
Cheryl,
Calling.
hey, it's Jake Alba with Sandler Training.
And
Yeah, I'm not sure if that name sounds familiar.
doesn't.
I wasn't sure if it, I guess, is it okay if I briefly explain why I'm calling and then you can decide whether or not we even continue?
Yep.
All right, I'll be brief. It sounds like maybe you're a little busy. So we work with a lot of media marketing companies currently. And generally when they reach out to us, they tell me a few things like, hey, I'm a little bit frustrated that maybe we're not getting in front of enough business, bringing in new revenue. The other thing I hear often is, hey, we're a little bit concerned maybe we are getting in front of the right people, but we're having to discount or maybe not charging full value to keep up with competition. And then the last thing that I hear is, it's kind of difficult to get A players and maintain a healthy growth pattern. I guess I'll pause there. I don't suppose if any of that's even relevant to you or your world, is it?
How'd you get my number?
Yeah, we actually work with a lot of, like I said, media companies, and we have a list that was pulled for us that has your name on it.
And say what again?
We have something called Zoom Info, and we were able to pull a list based on marketing companies, and it had your information on it.
Okay.
Yes, should I not have called? I guess seems like maybe that's a rare occurrence.
It's not something I'm interested in right now, or that would be helpful to me right now.
Okay, just curious, and then I'll get out of your hair. So I guess maybe I missed the mark there. Are you the one that kind of oversees business development, or is that like a team that you have do that?
President of the company.
What's that? Sorry.
I'm the president of the company.
Okay, and do you help with that? Or I'm guessing you have a team that does that then?
I'm part of that, yeah.
Okay. And I guess it just probably wouldn't make sense to have a conversation about that at all in terms of like growth or bringing any new revenue in.
Not right now.
Okay. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is bug you or irritate you or follow up with you inappropriately. Should I try and reach out? Sorry, go ahead.
Do you even know what we do?
Don't you do media marketing B2B for advertising?
No, we don't.
Okay, what do you guys do? I apologize. I pulled up the website, but maybe this is Affinity Group, right?
Do extended service contracts and insurance products.
Oh, okay. Maybe I pulled up the wrong info here, but yeah. So I guess I can do one of two things. One, so I'm not following up with you inappropriately, I can send over a little survey that will help to identify maybe if it even makes sense for us to connect. I don't know if that would just end up in your spam folder or if it would even be worth sending over to you. I don't want to bug you, like I said.
You can send something over. What email do you show for me?
So the email that I have is cheryl@idrivewise.com. Is that accurate or inaccurate? It looks like my info's a little.
That is accurate.
Okay. So like I said, I just want to be respectful to you and.
Say that, but so many just make assumptions and jump, and I'm not sure where you got that from Zoom that you would think it was marketing, but anyway.
Yeah, I must have just had my wires crossed there. It may have been user error, to be honest. I tend to mess up sometimes. I apologize. But I guess what should we do from here? If I send that email over, would it be worth looking at, or should we just maybe end the call? Either option's fine with me.
You could send it over, but you can wait a couple weeks, and then maybe we can talk. I don't know if there's anything there or not. Right now, I don't have the bandwidth for this, okay?
Perfect. No, I respect that, and I appreciate you at least being kind, you know. It's not easy to just make cold calls sometimes, but thanks for not beating me up too bad. I appreciate it.
Next time, huh? Okay.
Hey,
All right.
yeah, I'll send that over, and then maybe we'll reconnect in a couple weeks when you're less busy. Okay, Cheryl?
Okay,
Hey, thanks. Bye.
Yes.
Cowabunga, baby.
Fuck!
Ooh, that one stung. Oh my God.
Woo.
Wow. Well, Jake, okay, I gotta give you props because I mean, sure, we had no idea that she wasn't marketing, so I guess we just need to update the data there. No big deal. But way to recover and just keep that awkward pause going.
Dude, that was interesting.
That was quite the that was quite the
Nice.
Oh, the Coliseum. Oh, we love that. Okay, well, additional thoughts to Jake's call here. I mean, sometimes you just dealt a bad hand, and that's okay. You can't let it beat you down, and be resilient, bounce back, and keep dialing.
You know, in the words of a wise man, you either win or you learn.
How's my dialing sound?
The call subscriber you have called is not available.
Did you hear
Leave a
this?
message after the tone.
I did.
We heard a fumble.
You're gonna hang up?
Jake,
Okay, good.
in the cockpit, I would have dealt. I would have bailed on that one, and you stayed in the cockpit, but
Uh-oh. Is Dan
Dan,
frozen?
Dan, I think the upgrade computer era has come around again.
hey there,
Our
Bill.
ship is,
Dan Bigelow, Sandler Training. Hey, Bill, not sure if that name, Dan Bigelow, Sandler Training, sounds familiar. Bill, can you hear me? Bill.
Dan, did we lose you again?
dude, what is happening?
I don't know. It's not Dan's internet.
I'm
I
here.
know that.
Yes.
Dan, we're banishing you from dialing.
Yeah, you're glitching hard, bro.
Dude, my lag. Dog.
It's like I'm watching an old kung fu movie with your lips. Oh, welcome. We got a few other people joining in. Puig, the longest
Mailbox of the person
albatross.
you are calling is
That's
currently
great.
Oh,
Woo.
guys.
So Dan needs a new computer, you guys, right? Everyone kind of can observe that. through it glitching. It's not the internet.
Doctor, this is Lisa. How can I help you?
Hey, Lisa, I was wondering if John West is still floating around the office today.
I believe he is. Let me check and see. Can I tell him who's calling?
Yeah, if you could let him know that Jake Alba with Sandler Training is holding on the line.
All right, hang on one moment, Jake.
Thank you.
Huh? Are you still there, Jake?
Yes.
Okay, he is unavailable, so I can send you over to his voicemail if you'd like.
Sure, that would be great.
All right, one moment, please.
Thanks.
All right.
Dude, I love the Gatekeeper
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda. Amazing.
Oh, Wyatt's got a funny comment. I think that's the Bigelow Freeze. That is awesome, Wyatt. Thank you.
Dude, get a stitch of that picture there. And
Oh, that's great stuff.
he almost looks like serial killer, like in that frozen frame.
Oh my gosh.
All
So
right.
let's do this. Dan is gonna probably need a new laptop because it keeps freezing.
Any sponsors that do laptops in the crowd?
Yeah. Does anyone know of his laptop we should get Dan? He's fried at circuit boards. He works it too hard. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's set up a GoFundMe for Dan's computer. Yes.
Who said
Oh,
that?
that's great. Oh,
Oh, that's great.
oh my
We need to
gosh.
get him
that-
something with like 5 billion gigabytes of solid state RAM.
Oh. Ooh.
Thank you for calling Vision Perfect Software. We are
Oh, Dan, we're just gonna have to keep hazing you over how you keep freezing.
How funny.
On my device,
really had to
you
go
guys
for
are
it.
normal and I'm normal.
Monique and Company. For Tina,
But you're not.
1. For Daniel,
No.
press 3.
Like,
Thank
we
you.
didn't even see your lips move, dude.
Yeah. You're straight up kung fu old school. That just lets you know how Dan is the kung fu master when it comes to cold calls. Using that verbal jujitsu.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Mike Bendix. I'm not available to.
Dang it.
My appendix.
Dan's got that talking taekwondo.
calling Manuel Fine Foods, home of Don Julio and Clover Club brands. Please choose from one of the following options.
Oh, there we go. Another comment. Yeah. Dan is unfortunately not in dial-up internet. He's actually in the same office as Jake. So it's exactly just his computer.
Service, press 215. For shipping and receiving, press 3. Accounts payable and receivable, press 4.
Okay.
Purchasing,
I like that one, the talking taekwondo.
General Manager, press 7. FSQA Manager, press 8. Maintenance Manager, press 9. For dial by name directory, press 1. Thank you for your call.
Enter first name and pound. For help, press star 8. Name not found. Enter first
That's
name
so painful.
and pound.
Oh, that
For
hurts.
help, press star 8.
We get a cowabunga for Jake for not being able
wait.
to punch the right keys.
Press 1. To select,
Orlando Torres.
It worked. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
we got it. Okay. Ooh.
Hi, this is Rolando Torres. Please leave your message.
Oh, dude, that guy, they do authentic, fresh Mexican food. I was so excited to connect with them.
Oh, dude, that would be great to talk to them.
And then they didn't answer. It broke my heart.
Jake's testing me, James.
No, I'm dead serious. Ooh,
Bigelow freeze.
That's right. This is Dawn. How may I help you?
Donna, hey, I was trying to see if Beth Locke is still floating around the office.
She is here. Let me see if I can grab her for you. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, if you could let her know that Jake Alba is on the line, that'd be great.
All right, just a moment, please.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm about to drink a mimosa and I'm in The Incredibles.
Can you guys hear the music?
Oh, yeah. All right, question from Andy. Are you guys leaving canned voicemail through phone burner? Or are you not leaving a voicemail at all? Let's see if Dan can answer this question. If not,
All right.
let's this is up.
James, can you hear me?
Yes, Dan, I can.
This is Beth.
Beth, hey, this is Jake Alba.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, not sure if that name sounds familiar.
No, it's not ringing any bells, but I'm old, so.
You maybe, but I just am forgetful, so I never remember names either. So I guess we're even. How about Sandler Training? Not sure if that sounds a little more familiar.
Nope.
Okay, I'm striking out here. I guess would it be okay if I briefly explain why on earth I'm calling, and then you can decide whether or not we continue the conversation?
All right.
Okay, sounds like that's a deal. So we actually work with quite a few businesses, similar to yours. I know I'm on your website now here, and I didn't know you did a lot of the things that you do. I thought it was mostly lighting, but I see you do a few other really cool things with powder coatings and fixtures and stuff. So, when we connect with companies like yours, we are generally hearing a few things that they're frustrated with. But before I get ahead of myself, are you the one that's kind of in charge or overseeing the business development for the company as well?
I'm the owner.
Okay. And do you have a team that kind of helps with that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I guess one of the big frustrations that they say when they connect with me is, I guess we're a little bit frustrated that maybe we're not getting in front of enough of the right people. And so maybe we're not growing or bringing in enough revenue or more revenue. One of the other big concerns that we hear when they connect with me is, maybe we are getting in front of enough of the right people, but we're having to discount heavily in order to win business. And then the last thing that I hear in your space quite often is, maybe we're just having a hard time hiring A players, or we're growing quickly right now and we're having to promote from within. And so we have a few gaps maybe in our workforce. I guess I'll pause there. I don't suppose any of those are relevant to your world, are they?
Not right at the moment.
Dang, you guys must be, I guess, crushing it then right now, right? With the way the market is.
We have more work than we can deal with.
Are you guys kind of turning business away at this point?
No, we never turn business away.
Okay. Just trying to keep up with all of the work that you do have. Yeah, that's kind of why I reached out. A lot of businesses that we connect with, because of the economy, they're doing so well, but they're, I guess, having a more difficult time to kind of get the business to the next level because they can maintain what they have, but it's a little bit harder to continue to grow with how well they're doing. It sounds like you may be in a similar position.
What, can you kind of get to the point?
Yeah, so we do a lot of, like I said, consulting with companies like yours, and we've been able to help them with a few things. But it said that, I guess you had said that maybe none of that's relevant to you. And so I'm just trying to understand, maybe, I guess, if there were a few things that you're frustrated with, I guess what would those look like? And if there's nothing, then that's okay too.
Yeah, I think we're doing just fine, actually. We've been in business for 35 years. So we kind of have the game plan pretty well down.
Yeah, you have everything mapped out. I'm assuming that probably I guess everyone on your sales team's probably crushing quota right now too, and just absolutely knocking out of the park.
We don't really do business like that. We don't have a sales team.
Oh, really?
All our business, yeah, we don't.
Is it all referrals and word of mouth?
I guess, yeah.
You guys
Pretty
are
much.
one of the lucky businesses where business is just flocking to you then, right?
Well, we are a good business.
Yeah,
We treat people really well, and our prices are fair, and we have really great customer service.
that's amazing.
And we pay our employees above average wages, and we give them benefits, and so they stick around. So we're not doing a whole lot of training
Oh, that's awesome.
people. So I think, we're pretty much right where we want to be right now.
Yeah, that's amazing, and I hope everything stays that way. And you guys continue to just knock it out of the park. I guess, would it be okay if I made one suggestion, then I'll get out of your hair? I'll leave you alone.
Sure.
Okay. What I can do is I can send over a little survey that maybe will help to identify how we've helped other industries similar to yours. Feel free to take a look at that, and if there's maybe some relevance there, maybe we can then reinitiate a conversation. If there's nothing on there that even seems like it's worth a conversation, then that's okay too. If I were to send that over to you, I guess would you be willing to at least take a look at that?
I doubt it.
Okay, I love your honesty. At least you seem like a really cool person, but I'll just leave you alone. Sorry for bugging you today.
All right, you take care.
Hey, thanks, Beth. See ya.
All right.
Yes.
Cowabunga, baby.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow. Man.
Oh.
Jake, I mean, you just happened to find the one that's just on point and absolutely crushing it. Just, the perfect business exists. The perfect business exists. So I want to highlight something here. If you want to hit dial, you can go for it again. But Andy, I actually like that comment, and I want to talk to that for a minute. Now, Jake can maybe give us a little bit more of the context behind him saying, I guess, or I don't suppose, or things like that. Now, what we actually do with Sandler is we actually teach this as a little bit of a method where we go into kind of a not okay space, where we're kind of like showing some vulnerability and not being okay with what's going on. And we use that as an attempt for them to rescue us, almost to kind of like save us from ourselves and kind of be a little bit of a imperfect person. And it's an ideal way for us to also to try and bring down some barriers and walls. And Jake might do it a lot unintentionally or intentionally, but that is something that we do teach as a strategy to use that. And sometimes we call that a dummy curve. In other instances, we also use it as more of a negative reverse. But those are like just fancy words for what you saw Jake do there a little bit. But Jake, what do you have to say on that and in that specific call?
Yeah, she was no nonsense and just didn't want to really talk, right? You could tell. So I'd like to highlight just the way that I was talking was more of a pattern interrupt as well, because I knew if she caught on to me being a salesperson, then it's game over instantly, right? And so by using the cadence and the dumb speech, right? Because I don't talk like that on a normal basis, obviously. But I knew that if she caught on to me, it was game over. And it was still game over no matter what. But picture a normal salesperson that's classically trained going into that and just spewing all of their features and benefits. She's hanging up on you instantly. So the only chance I felt like I had there was just using the dummy curve, having a great enough pattern interrupt that she would at least allow me to get through my pitch. And a no is probably my second favorite thing to hear, because what I was capable of doing on that conversation was knowing that no matter what, she was probably not interested in even having a conversation with us. And so I disqualified her essentially, or she disqualified herself. And the purpose of making calls is to try and set up a conversation or to see if it even makes sense to move through your sales cycle. And it's okay to qualify someone, but it's also equally okay to disqualify somebody. And I still feel like that call was a win, even though it was brutal and I got my butt kicked. It was still a great call.
Yeah, great ad there, Jake. Love to be able to understand a little bit about how that's working for you and what you're doing in the scenario. And thanks for the comments, Andy, and also LQ ball, maybe LQ ball. I don't know. Anyway.
This is AJ. How can I help you?
AJ, I was wondering if
Gentry's not floating around the office today, is he?
Let me check. Hold on just a moment.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Taylor, another comment there. Good old James, nice try. I don't know who that is. I don't know how to say your name that's following the stream. Anyway, Taylor and everyone, just know that what we do is rarely incidental. It's always intentional. So when you see doing things like, oh, I guess, and he's like pausing and being slow.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
All right, so Jake here, let's see if Dan's internet will let him make some dials. Give you a moment. If not, Dan's computer, the big one.
That's amazing. Is he frozen again, dude?
Yeah, sorry, my computer glitched out. Sandler Training, sure if that name a bell.
Hey, I'm not getting a good signal here. Hang on, let me walk out. All right. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Dan Bigelow, Sandler Training. I don't know if that name sounds familiar.
No.
Wasn't sure it would. Well, Jay, can I briefly explain kind of why on earth I called, and then you let me know if it makes sense to talk?
Okay.
So I'm a consultant and trainer. We specialize specifically in managed service IT companies. And typically when one of the owners reach out to me, they tell me things like, we've got a great service, a great product. We're just not getting in front of enough new prospects. Others tell me things like, we're selling plenty of deals, but most of our new accounts are kind of smaller accounts, and we're looking to land some bigger clients. And then lastly, I hear things like the business owner is running all the new deals, and every time they try to bring on a sales guy, it just doesn't work out. Let me stop there. My guess is you probably don't have any of those challenges, Jay.
I've got a salesman and I've got a marketing manager. They seem to be doing just pretty good, and I do a lot of it myself right now. So
Nice.
I think I'm fine right now.
Cool. Well, a couple other thoughts, and I'm sure you get lots of calls like this. So we just built kind of a niche around IT services. You guys don't know Equinox IT or IT Tech or Integral IT, those companies here in Salt Lake, do you?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Okay. So yeah, we work with them, and then we have quite a few outside of the state. But another question for you, Jay, and maybe there's no fit here, but I developed a little survey for business owners like you to quickly assess, hey, what are the gaps in my company to scale it, to get the right people, the right plan. I'm just curious if it would be worth risking maybe 10 minutes if you and I send you this little survey, you take a quick look at it, see if any of it's even relevant, and you and I risk maybe scheduling 10 minutes on the calendar and reviewing it. If you look at the survey and none of it's relevant, we can cancel the meeting, or if it looks like, hey, maybe there's something here, let's talk further. I don't know. Is something like that even of interest to you?
I think I'm okay right now.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thanks for your time, Jay.
Thanks. Bye.
All right.
Cowabunga, baby.
Dude, who down? Tell us how that went.
Could you guys hear any of it?
We could hear it.
We heard all of it, but your audio wasn't synced with your video, so it's like we heard it all, but like lips were moving.
I can't.
And then the audio would play like 2 seconds later.
We have damn the dubbed today.
Dude, too bad you guys. I sold the deal.
Oh my gosh. And we
I'm
had
not-
a David Westerberg join in here. That should be so modest. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry. You're frozen again. You just keep freezing.
Hello, Wasatch.
I'll get a new
Hey,
computer.
is this
Can
Lynn?
you at least hear me, James?
Lynn is out of the office. Someone else help you?
Oh, he is out of the
Or he can be
office.
reached-
Yep.
He can be reached on his cell phone if you want that.
Sure. What's his cell phone?
Okay. It is 801.
Off.
Yeah, it's his day off almost every day. No, he's working from his office, home office today.
Okay. Cool.
So I've been talking to him all day today.
All right. I'll give him a shout. What was your name? I apologize.
This is Glade.
Glade.
Larson.
Are you second in command when he's working from home?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. So okay. Cool. I'll reach out to him. Thanks for your time.
I see.
Take care.
Dan, we love it when you.
Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing.
We do. But you genuinely keep freezing on your computer.
Dude, that's amazing. What if we put a little snowman top hat on him too?
Yeah.
Maybe like a corncob pipe.
We gotta dress up Dan.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone keeps thinking it's the Wi-Fi. It's not the Wi-Fi. Dan and Jake are in the same office. They're like a room apart from each other.
Thank you for calling e-traffickers. Press 1 for sales, 2 for support, 3 for billing, or 4 for general inquiries. Or if you know your party's extension, enter it now. For a company directory, please press pound. Invalid input. Please try again. Thank you for calling No valid input detected.
Oh my gosh.
Disconnecting.
Bruh.
Ouch.
Cowabunga.
Oh. Guys, I feel like I'm like,
Cowabunga.
have you guys ever like been on a razor scooter going down a hill really fast and you just wreck and then you just like rip all of your clothes and hit your head really hard?
I have on a longboard. Is that the same?
That's how I
Pretty much.
That's how you're doing navigating the phone tree.
Dude, that's how I feel like, you know, after I slammed my head and I was like, where am I? What year is it? And I had a concussion. That's how I feel like this dialing session is going. And I love it. All right,
Jake, we've had some great lessons learned already.
Don't blame the data.
Hello, this is Alex with 401 Go.
Alex, hey, I was wondering if Jared is still floating around the office.
He is. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, can you let him know Jake Alba is on the line?
Sure. Give me just a second.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me give you my direct cell. It's going to be 801-694-7632. Tell him nothing urgent, but he can reach me directly on that line.
Sure thing. That was 801-694-7632.
You got it.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks, Jake.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yes. Oh,
guys,
that is the
Oh, wait, can you put it on one more time? Put it up
funny
one
that
more
we did
time.
that. And Dan is still frozen up in the top right. Oh no.
Oh.
Dan, I love you so much. This like I can't say anything else. It's just your computer. It is literally time to take her out to pasture, Dan.
Oh my gosh. Oh, if you're not having fun while making cold calls, you are not living. Oh,
you guys.
Gosh. This is amazing.
Yeah, everybody, welcome to the Coliseum. We are cold calling machines, prospecting nightmares. And of course, we have Dan the Warrior, frozen.
The Ice Warrior.
Exactly.
Gary, hey, this is Jake Alba with Sandler Training.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good, thanks.
Great. Hey, I don't suppose if my name sounds familiar, does it?
It doesn't. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I wasn't sure if it would. I guess is it okay if I briefly explain kind of why I'm reaching out, and then you can let me know whether or not we even continue the call?
Yeah, I've got just a couple minutes before I've got to get into another appointment.
Yeah, I feel the sentiment. I can't even talk today, but I'll be very brief. So we actually work and consult with quite a few businesses similar to yours. And, when we talk to them, they tell me a couple of things they're frustrated with. I'll name a few of those. Let me know if any of that's relevant. The big one that we hear is, we're kind of frustrated that our business is growing, but we're a little bit overwhelmed with kind of trying to keep track of all of our orders or continue that kind of same pace of growth. The other thing we hear is, maybe we're not getting in front of enough of the right people, or things have pivoted a little bit And so we're trying to kind of catch up there and stay on track. And then the last thing that we hear is, maybe it's a little bit difficult to find good talent and keep that talent right now. I guess I'll pause there. Is any of that even worth a conversation?
No, we're actually doing pretty good right now in all of those areas. So I think we're all right.
I'm not surprised by you saying that, and it's kind of weird because a lot of companies, specifically here in Utah, I feel like they're just absolutely crushing it. And has that been for like the last few years, like since COVID? You guys have just been like kind of just crushing it?
Yeah, no, yeah, we're doing very, very well. So, and it seems like a lot of my competitors are as well.
Yeah, right. So, I guess who would you say your biggest competitors are?
Well, although we're a small firm, we do compete with all the national firms. So I've got some contracts that they are quite envious of.
I believe that.
So, anyways, I do have to run though. I'm really sorry.
No, hey, that's okay. I guess I'll get out of your hair, but would it be, I guess, even worthwhile for me to send over a little survey for you to take a peek at and show you how we've helped other companies like yours, or would that be a waste of time for you?
Yeah, I probably won't complete that today. So,
no need to complete it today, but if you'd at least look at it, I'll send it over. If you think it'll just end up in the spam box, then I do not have to do that. Your call.
No, I'm probably okay. But if you want to check back with me in 6 months or so, we can maybe talk more then.
Okay, Carrie, I'll let you get to your next meeting. Keep crushing it.
Okay, hey, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for your time today. See you later.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right,
bye.
Good, pick up the phone and start dialing.
Oh, man.
You either win or you learn.
You win or you learn. Man, it's just the list that we're calling on today. I mean, we're getting a hold of them. It's good. But apparently everyone has a perfect business.
So there's a move here.
So, Jake, when they say they're perfect.
Yeah, got it. And he froze. Let's see that Frosty again.
You froze, dude. What were you saying, John?
So I just wanted to say you're cool.
Okay. So here's a move that I almost used, but I wussed out. And so when she said, my competitors are doing well too. And then I said, okay, who are a few of your competitors? And she didn't give me a name, so the move wasn't quite there. But had she given me a name, I would have said, yeah, it's probably best that I just reach out to them because it sounds like you don't need our help, but they might. And then I would have paused as per my namesake. But Dan, walk us through how that technique might work.
So a couple ways to do it. Hey, it sounds like not a fit for you. I'm curious, who are your biggest competitors here in the market? And then they could tell you and say, okay, and you don't happen to have their contact info, do you? But some of this is like, if we haven't landed at this point, we're probably not going to land it. So one other approach is if they don't bite on sales, which depends on the person, our product, we might pivot more towards scaling the company or leadership or management. And so another way too is if we're hitting a roadblock, instead of driving on that point is like reverse, go down another vein. And we use what we call as a menu question. So when they say none of that's relevant, we would align and say, I didn't think so. Typically people that don't have those types of problems, they have these types of problems over here. and then we would just pivot. So that's my 2 cents. If anyone heard that, great.
You thawed just in time.
We heard you, Dan. The audio and video isn't quite synced, but we got the message. So that's like, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone type in the chat your lessons learned, what you got today. We're going to do a drawing for a headset. And James, tell us what the drawing is, and then we're going to spin a wheel, and Bob, we'll spin a wheel.
So we have a free headset giveaway from Headset Advisor. Everybody, please put in your lessons learned into the chat, and we will do a drawing. So we will wait to see those that would like to participate and win the free headset. Does everyone like my MC radio voice? Is it good? It's not the best.
I loved it.
I feel like on The Price is Right, so I'm just trying to do as good as they do. So let me try it again. That wasn't as good. So please add your lessons learned into the chat. We would love to give away the headset from Phone Advisor, sponsoring our session in the Coliseum today. Was that better? Did I do better that time around? It was good.
Look at that lesson learned, dude.
Look at this. I always check my internet connection before dialing. Yes, a no is a win. Good lesson, Wyatt. Way to go. Learn that. Make sure you have your working computer before you do a live stream. Bigelow freeze. Is the key to pause and having that smooth pace. Good job. A good lessons learned, everyone. Any more final moments? We'll get a little bit of a Jeopardy. All right, that's good enough. I don't want to do it. Let's spin the wheel.
Dude, maybe the wheel is frozen too.
Did the wheel freeze too?
Oh!
We got it. Yes.
Oh!
Hey, all right.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Connect with phone ready leads. Send a comment that you won. I think that's how we do this. Ryan normally does this part. So send your message directly to phone ready leads that you won the drawing for today to get your headset. There you go. Yeah, connect with them on LinkedIn. That's how we'll do it. Perfect. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining the Coliseum.
Thanks for watching me get beat up today, guys. It's a real pleasure.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yes.
Cowabunga.